Hello friends, and welcome to this module of career management. In this module we will have a look at how you should focus, what kind of research you should do, what kind of networking you should be having, and how to perfect your marketing kit. Marketing kit is basically a set of 3 documents: your cover letter, your resume, and your preparation for interview. We will have a look at it. Then we will have to look into the interview process and how persistence pays during your job search or development of your career. And then don't jump the finishing line, and it's not over unless and until you decide it is going to be over, right? So let's start with this first chapter. So as you are aware, there are multiple career directions that are available for any individual in India, right? So first task as a job hunter is to identify your areas of interest from the universe of career possibilities out there. In this age of opportunity, it is quite common to be torn between multiple career directions, right? So today's youth will have to start with some different career search, and you will have to take trainings accordingly. So many times it happens that we are unclear about what road to take and what opportunities are ahead of us. But it is entirely your prerogative to explore the different career paths. Right? So always understand one thing, that you pre-decide where you want to go and how you will go about it. Then do the relevant research, see what is the scope of that career after 10 years, 15 years down the line. What are the skill sets that are required, and start developing them right now if you haven't started. And this entire course has been designed in such a way that you develop those relevant skill sets. Right? So having a systematic approach toward career is very necessary, because the question is that at your current position, wherever you are, whether in university or college or your job, right, you are here by chance or you are here by design. So if you are here by chance, then it is quite possible that you will not get that much success. But if it is a part of your design, that you intended to be in this company or in this university as a part of your career management process, then it is very much likely that you will be on a fast track career growth. So now when we talk about research, right, always do your homework. Right. This homework basically means that research target companies thoroughly and make sure you understand the relevant industry, competition, the challenges the company is facing, and where it is likely to expand or change direction in the near future. Right. Try to get it, refer some industry journals, then research on the newspaper, and you can also get support from the company's annual reports and marketing material. Most of companies are happy to send you these information packages, right, or their annual report, and if you ask them, then they will definitely help you out there. Now the second thing is leverage the media. Right? Now in this age of social media, right, you can always check out their Facebook pages, YouTube channels, right? You can look into the websites, job portals at naukri.com or Times Job. There also they give the relevant information of entire company. Right. So these are the few things that you can look forward to in getting some information about the organization. And also research what kind of positions they are having and what is the job responsibilities the currently they are posting. Right. Next is network. Right. Start building your professional network. So your best source of information is your circle of friends and family. Most jobs are filled by word of mouth, by referral, or before even they are advertised or publicized, right? So say if you are very active on LinkedIn, then it is quite possible that if one manager is having one job and he post that job on LinkedIn, and through his referral network only he gets a right candidate. So these jobs will definitely not come in open market. So they are referred by their professional colleagues and professional relationship, right? So as a part of your networking activity, start building professional relationships. Call up the companies and ask people to speak to in the relevant department. Now you can use LinkedIn as a platform where you develop your professional network, right? And the target you are, the company which you are targeting, start getting in touch with the managers, general managers, vice president, start following them, ask them relevant questions, right? And try to portray your best in best possible manner, right? So once you get to know them, then start developing questions, start asking them questions, develop relationships, and ask genuine questions. They are also very busy people, so have some patience. They may answer, they may not answer, or even they may answer late, right? So this is the way. And be aggressive, not too much being aggressive, but aggressive in a sense ki be active on this kind of professional networking forums. This is going to help you very much. The more the network you have, the more chances are that you will land up in a good company and with a good profile. Get your marketing kit right? The cover letter and the CV are the two things that are going to talk about yourself before you meet them, right? So these are the keys that are going to unlock the next stage of the process. So whether you are getting selected or whether you are getting eliminated, from your cover letter and CV will determine whether you are going ahead or not. So it is extremely important to have a good CV and good cover letter, right? So having a good CV will do your 50% of the job. And once they call for a face-to-face interview, then it is up to you. That depends on your interview skills and your technical abilities, how you will be going further in this process of interview, right? So we have elaborated this entire content, and we will have a look at one module is specifically dedicated to developing your interview skills, and another is dedicated to develop good resumes and cover letters, right? You can refer to various guides are also available of developing good CVs and this thing. Apart from what we will be discussing, I will be showing you the practical aspects of all those things. So you better have some more information from your end also, right? Because the more research you will do, the more information you will get, right? So I always suggest that have a good cover letter, because a strong or interesting cover letter may well compensate for a less relevant CV. So if your CV is not powerful, but your intro part on the cover letter is quite good, then it may help for covering up the resume. Next is the interview skills. So now the first thing is that always remember one thing, that interview skills are acquired, right? So nobody is born what you can say interview ready person. So all these things can be acquired and they can be achieved, right? So there is a fine, this means interview skills are a fine art of presenting yourself in a very attractive, interesting and professional manner, right? So make sure you do some practice about the interview skills, so that will help you in your job search process. So means I would personally recommend you to take time to prepare for the interview in all the ways possible, right? Research about the companies, read a good book on interview skills, right? If you have little experience, then practice with a friend, right? So once you are comfortable in your chair, then start the interview process. So these are the things that we will have a look into the interview skill session, right? Next is the persistence. So see, basically always remember that employers want enthusiastic employees. So persistence with follow-up indicates that means you mean business, and you are genuinely interested in the company. Right? So follow up at every stage of the process. So after you have mailed the CV and the cover letter, please call to confirm the receipt. Right? You may at this point ask for interview, that if the interviewer has seen your CV or cover letter, then whether he has made up his mind to call you for the interview. Right? So once you are done with the interview process, then call them to thank for the opportunity, and if possible drop a simple email of thanking you. Right? Allow some time to pass and follow up with phone calls until you secure a job. Right? So you can, in follow-up questions, in follow-up process, you can ask that is there any other information you would like to know about me, or I would like to send you some sample of my work. Right. So likewise, you can start conversation and have good follow-up lines. So this is part of your process of job hunting. So keep it up. So once you reach the finishing line, be sure you take the offer in writing, right? Negotiate the package, and many a times they confirm that okay, we have selected you. So don't start getting overexcited, right? Please make sure that they give you in writing, either in form of an offer letter or in form of a mail, confirmatory mail, right? Inquire about your career progression, right? So this is good time to ask that what would be my position, or how would be my profile after 6 months? Would there be any revision in package, right? So these are the kind of things that you can look forward to asking during the end of this process, right? Now last thing is that just in case if you have not selected, right, so it's not end, or it's not over unless and until you think, or you make this process as end, right? So adapt to the situation and start growing along with the situation, right? Your career is basically ongoing learning and growth process, right? So you will be constantly facing challenges, whether they will be technical, financial, or competitor driven, or simple office politics. So your success will definitely depend on the flexibility and your willingness and ability to grow and adapt to the challenges of dynamic marketplace, right? So the only thing what you can do is that you can develop yourself, or you can have those skill sets which are readily available or which are appreciated by the current job market, and you make sure that you are well equipped with all the skills that are required to be successful, right? So ongoing education through industry seminars and courses and reading and networking abilities and all those things, these will definitely help you to make yourself a better professional. Right, friends, this brings us to the end of the first chapter. So thanks for listening to this chapter. We will catch you in next chapter. Goodbye. Have a nice day.